Hello everyone and welcome back to another video of Total War Pharaoh Dynasties, and we are continuing our campaign as a Babylon, and as you can see we pretty much dealt with most of our enemies, at least the most, the closest to us, so it's best to continue what we do.
Battle position.
So it looks like we actually can't take it straight away. Neither we will be able to take it next turn.
Siege crews.
Because they will attack us.
How long will the world
leave the walls, and they will still be able to win this battle. So with Putursin we will go for their garrison to reinforce our Niximo guy.
Block all approaches.
And soon I guess this will be the end of the faction that we are currently fighting.
The day is ours.
I don't know what they're called.
My orders are to take you away.
Okay, so let's raise it.
Universal
And
law.
this faction is called the Hanik Galbad. So yeah,
Move to attack.
looks like
again.
we will lose cavalry if we attack this settlement. And what if we
They have the advantage.
turn this
King
around
Pharaoh.
for Putursin to be the main? We will still lose our cavalry and we will suffer even greater losses than before. But I guess, you know what, we have plenty of time, so why not just
Keep pressuring
continue
them.
siege
Always ready.
to keep the cavalry we have.
Yes, yes.
And you, Burnaburias, where can you go? Well, most of the units, not the units but territories that were hostile to us, have been taken over by us as well. So this guy over here should... no, not yet, because he still has one settlement, but soon enough he will start to die out of fatigue, and this
Duty
army
awaits.
takes forever to be created. Anyway, where is he going? He's going somewhere over there.
A new journey.
Yeah, that's correct. And look at this sea over here. I mean, the topography of Total War Pharaoh is really beautiful. The graphics and, like, you know, the environment, just look at that, how pretty it looks. Anyway, back to our main objectives. There is very little actually we can do
10,000 correct actions.
other than send Burnaburias
Soldiers.
against the Alamu invaders now. So
Take that pathway.
let's hand him over there. And we also can't afford to you know, attack those guys over here, because they provide us with 9,000 food each turn. So because we are having so many armies right now, we actually can't afford to, you know, to wage war on them.
Everybody has their duty.
Anyway, let's see. Basically, let's just keep roaming around and all that stuff and get to the point. outpost construction available. I guess it got destroyed by this guy over here, and he will most likely raise it again. But whatever, we have plenty of stone, so it doesn't really bother us that much. Okay, so production of all resources in this province is increased by 15%. It's too bad it's only bronze and wood. I would definitely... Oh, there are some food production buildings here as well, so it's not too bad. And let's see... Oh, what is this? Bronze income. Okay, we can go for this one, I think. Yeah, we will go for this one. Why not? Especially because our bronze, the amount of bronze produced every turn, or income of bronze each turn, is decreased because of the units that we are recruiting right now. Okay, so general didn't move, we know that, so there is nothing else to be done this turn, so let's just end it. And I actually wonder what is Netanyahu, or whatever they are called, the Egyptian faction, doing on the other side of the Red Sea. Did they just got like pushed away from over there, or did they just grew so big and powerful that they have control over those territories as well as theirs? I'm really not sure. Okay, the Honey Galbat. Okay, so these guys are sure to be done for sure soon enough. Well, I could easily just pick this one, but we would want, well, I want definitely to choose the ambition that provides us with victory points, which bring us closer to the ultimate victory. So we will definitely not make it in 15 turns, so the only like reasonable one to be chosen is this one, because we are taking settlements anyway. We are at war all the time, and we have 20 turns to do that, so we have more than enough time to conquer like 8 extra settlements, I believe.
Stand ready.
Let's see. Now that we have yeah, and because of we have the siege tool, or construct, or whatever you will call it, we can actually take the settlement with auto-resolve without losing our cavalry.
This one, soldiers.
So let's just occupy it,
to this settlement. I
and
take care of problems.
let's build a garrison, like always. Food income. What else? Okay, we don't have any idle workforce left, so
to a point.
So let's just leave it at that. And right now we can start moving our forces more towards the what are they called again? Netanyahu faction regions. You know what? The best option to see what territories they control is to just...
Egypt.
Exactly. So it looks like they are really powerful. Just look at that. Their strength rank is 3, and they have like probably 5 armies, otherwise this balance of power would be evened. But it's like number wise, I'm not sure about their actual power. So, and let's see, they have a military access, we don't care about that. They have vassals.
I will unite my people.
Okay, so we really can't go into that war like straight away without any preparations, because this will definitely be a big
Soldiers,
war.
attention!
Can we? Okay, they do not have
Die,
any
Canaanite!
armies, it seems, other than the ones in the garrisons.
Battle position!
But we'll see. Here's some nice shield over there, or like hut.
We won a fair victory.
Okay, let's occupy.
Do not harm the locals.
No, we are destroying this building, and we are replacing it with the garrison, as always.
Go and bother
So
someone
there's
else.
this only one army over there. And look at that, there is a Damascus. So we are now conquering today's Syria's territories. Pretty impressive to go from
Bag of gold or bronze
Babylon
blade?
over to the Damascus, all the way to the Damascus.
Everybody has their duty.
Nabopolassar, my friend, tell me, if this this guy, this faction, the Paphlagonians, do they have any kind of treaty with Netanyahu?
I overcome all.
No, they do not. They are only at war with some kind of undiscovered faction, so I guess it is safe for us to
What will fate bring?
attack them.
Soldiers, attention!
Yeah, let's declare war.
Sound battle horn.
They like any other, you could say.
The battlefield awaits.
At this speed we will start and end 8 wars each year.
This battle
Okay.
is ours.
So let's occupy.
Maintain discipline inside, soldiers. So few are like me.
Okay, and they still have this settlement over there, and this is the faction that vassaled the Kirkamesh, or whatever they were called. So either
What will fate bring?
they have plenty of territories, or Kirkamesh, whatever they were called, were so desperate that they actually had to become a vassal of this faction. Okay, so can we we don't have some any idle workforce in this, you know. Also, another of our barter agreements expired, and just in time actually, because it looks like we will go for not for this faction, but this faction over here next. Not the Damascus. Where are they? Those were these guys? No, they were not. So anyway, we are self-efficient enough to just you know, to produce enough of the resources on our own. Okay, so what else can we construct. Production of all resources, including food. Talking about food. Or maybe we can cancel it and let's go for this construction as well. We really need food and bronze right now. And because we are so aggressive, soon hardly anyone will be willing to actually share those resources in exchange of some other, because of our aggressive, you know, aggressive politics and strategy. Let's build a settlement of, not the settlement, but Shrine of Marduk. Conquest -15. Okay, so we can easily choose the Royal Gardens commandment. Okay. Damaged outpost. And it looks like these guys have some kind of settlement somewhere else, because he would be dying out of fatigue if they had no settlement left.
Bag of gold or bronze.
Okay, I guess it bugged out for a moment there. So Zamama is still waiting. And what about this guy? How is the recruitment going? 11 of the units are recruited now. So we still have to wait 5 more turns before this army is complete. So let's just end this turn. And it takes forever there because the maximum amount of units that can be recruited each turn in this province is just 2. So that is why it takes so long. And by the way, at the beginning of the next turn I must check if the elite cavalry is available to be recruited for this army, because, you know, we can shorten the time for the army to be battle ready by 1 turn. And it looks like they were already dying out of the fatigue, but it looked like the turn had to end before they started to die out. So there's another faction, not action, destroyed in our campaign, and by our hands at that.
I should retire someday.
Okay, and
Calm and steady.
Until I remember, let's see.
Take them, feed
We
them,
still can't
train them.
recruit the cavalry. I don't know why is it. There's no like information of countdown or anything like that. So we'll just have to wait. Or we could also just recruit a legendary chariot. And I think we'll do that.
Training will come later.
And look at that, how much of the food is being consumed each turn now because of
10,000 correct action.
because of this army.
Always ready.
Okay, so
True
so they are
master
still
of the
coming
arts.
from over
Cadets
there.
playing soldiers.
So let's take care of them.
We want a fair
And let's
victory.
replenish our
Take that
forces.
pathway. I am destined to rule.
And let's see. We have. Yeah, I think we can recruit this unit over here
I seek comrades with
just
vision.
to save some time
Maybe next time.
for standing around here and recruiting. Instead, we can, you know, recruit this elite unit straight away and keep going forward.
Like the pillar.
And what about this this faction over here that controls the Zipalanda? What is this? A Sapinua faction. We could save ourselves some time by attacking Sapinua. Let's see. Sapinua.
History
Okay.
will remember me.
They are at war with Hanigalbat, so it works even more for us. So
What
we
next?
can send
Sound marching horse.
Zamama over there to save ourselves some time. And then next our next move will be to
I
send
listen.
Dimitrescu to Zara settlement.
Everybody has their duty.
You can get a little closer
men
if
need
you
rest.
want.
Prepare for
But
march.
just a little, not too close. A little closer.
This is our destination.
Okay, so you can still see what is going on in Kanesh, whatever. Putursin,
Yes, yes.
where are you? What are you up to?
Everybody has their duty.
So, Nixumo, in the meantime, you will go for Kadesh, I think. Unless this faction over here, Byblos, is in some kind of agreement
Pharaoh's
with... Yeah,
glory.
they are. Well, military access, and they are also the vassal of the Netahu, so that's too bad for us. So I guess
will
you
fate
can
bring?
just go over
Set
here
course.
and await further orders, or you could go actually over there, because we are about to attack Zara, unless Zara is being protected by Netahu as well.
Warrior of Egypt.
It looks like they're not, so we can go
This is
there
our destination.
without having to worry about a thing.
Universal Lord.
And you, Putursin, can prepare yourself for the war with Netahu. That is, I guess, closer than you imagine. Okay, so that's it.
No
Burnaburias.
trouble.
Where is this invaders' last army that was somewhere around here? They fled somewhere, that much is certain. And I thought Damascus was a vassal to Netahu. Maybe I made a mistake there.
For Pharaoh's
No,
glory.
they are actually. Okay, so we still need to prepare for the war with the on a couple of
Sounds
fronts,
important.
basically. So we can move our army
Go out
closer
there.
over to this side over there. And we now preparing ourselves, or we can actually scratch that. In the meantime,
Duty
we will
awaits.
go for this faction over
Move
here
out, soldiers.
that we had some barter agreement with, but it looks like they have only one settlement, so this will be not a challenge at all. Pending actions. Hanigalbat, okay. Another one. we are still constructing the main building, so we are ignoring this building for now. The stone production. What else? Yeah, let's go for a food production boost. It's always welcome. And we will also ignore that one. So settlement upgrade. Outpost construction. We will repair this one while we're at it. And convert this building over here. Okay, unassign skill points.
Like the pillar.
And now something came to my mind, and I think in our current agrar situation this might be necessary to perform. I'm thinking about changing the commandment in the provinces where there is a food production, but because obviously we are in dire need of the food right now, but have no bronze production. Is there such... The Carchemish is one such province, so I guess we can change commandment here, especially that there is only wood and stone production, so we can change the commandment to improve storage facilities. Okay, so this will be like extra, I don't know, 200 food units or something like that. We will also choose this commandment for this province, and we'll see how it goes actually. Unless we cannot, then it looks like we can't, so doesn't matter. What about this province over here? The same goes for the previous one. Okay, so it looks like some of the provinces actually differ with the commandments available for them, which is pretty surprising for me actually. Well, we can always change the commandments in those regions where the public order is at the high level, so we can, you know, get some extra resources out of them. So here is +12, and this provides us with only +3 happiness. So we will actually change the commandment for Royal Gardens. Same goes for this province over here. You can think it's not very much, but if you add up all of those provinces together that they have this commandments, it could definitely prove to be beneficial for us. So like this, there's already this kind of commandment over there. So royal gardens here as well. Royal gardens. People here are pretty unhappy, but it still provides us only with 6, not 6 but 3 points of happiness, and we have +9, so it doesn't matter. We are good anyway. This province already has this commandment, also this one. Okay. Royal Gardens. Royal Gardens. And Royal Gardens. Is that the right choice? I think it is, but we will have to build a Marduk shrines in this province to be sure that the public order here is at a decent level. So yeah, court action available, we don't care. So I guess this is all we could do for this turn, so let's just end it. So it looks like they want a peace treaty in exchange of them becoming our vassal and our over 10k of wood. But it looks like, judging by the map, they are somewhere on Cyprus. And I'm really not sure if we should actually agree on that offer, actually. You know what? We actually will. And you know why? Because there is a great war with, however they called, Nehud, whatever, is coming. So our vassal should prove useful. They should take at least some of their settlements, and of course, as I did with my previous vassal, I will do the same with this one, meaning either when the war is over or after some time, I will give him an ultimatum to either confederate with me, if only this will be possible, because I guess he is a Hittite. I don't think he's a no, he is Babylonian, right, because he was in our court. So either confederate with us, or we could always destroy him. So we will accept this offer. Okay, so great. And I think they are moving in from somewhere. I don't know from where. Another civil war somewhere.
Another year, another campaign.
Okay, and let's see. So it's like I said, they only have one settlement over here, so they're pretty much useless. They do not produce enough resources basically to be able to construct any army to endanger Netanyahu on the Cyprus. So the only thing beneficial for us from this situation is that we actually uncovered some of the Netanyahu allied factions and their positions, so that is great actually.
Assume regular duties.
Let's see if we can take Telamor. And look at that. So the Jacker. Wait a second, where are they anyway? I know they vassalized the faction we already took care of. They are somewhere over there. But maybe they have some extra power or whatever we don't see yet. But still, we should be able to take care of them pretty easily. Let's see if there's the enemy army in the Tatmor settlement. There's not, so why does it look like they have some kind of armies? Okay, so my reliability was always being challenged, you could say.
Clearly, we are victorious.
Isn't that what Total War games are all about? About tricking your enemies and betraying your allies, or even just trading partners and all that stuff. Isn't that all what it is about? I think it is, so...
Calm and steady.
Okay, so... we have this settlement over here.
Bag of gold or bronze blade?
And let's see where those guys are. If there are any way at all. Or maybe we just... yeah, they are somewhere. Just, I don't know where. I don't know, maybe they are somewhere over in Egypt or somewhere.
Sounds important.
Let's move Putursin a little closer. We want to take as many of the allied
how long will the world last?
Settlements to the allied of the, well, factions allied to the Netanyahu
Soldiers, attention.
in one turn as it is possible. Okay, so let's see if we can take the settlement.
No one escapes.
We can't take it straight away, but maybe next turn.
We have them now.
And if not, we can always... you know what, we will actually... wait. We will abandon the siege, retreat, and go for the outpost.
Battle positions. Engage the enemy.
And look at that, they have some kind of reinforcements that make it impossible for us to take their or attack their settlements straight away.
The future belongs to us.
This is actually pretty interesting.
Back to your post.
Okay, so Nabopolassar, the one who carried the badass name.
Wide awake.
Can you take Kanesh? You can't
Battle
take
positions.
it because Netanyahu is already besieging it, so
Bag of gold or bronze blade?
so in that case we will just wait around here in an encampment stance to replenish some of our forces, unless
I listen.
we could
Soldiers,
always
attention!
declare war on this faction that is already here, that controls Zara, the Cyclones or whatever they are called. We could take care of them. They are on our way anyway.
No trouble.
So in 2 turns we would attack them anyway, so we can speed this up and take the
Duty awaits.
True master of the arts.
Kanash for ourselves.
Smite them to smithereens.
So we will do that.
War.
Engage the enemy.
We will lose our cavalry.
A
We
fantastic
need to
display
replenish
of
our
bravery.
forces, of course.
Shamash has blessed me. Sounds important.
And can we take
Sound
it
battle horns.
for ourselves? Yeah, we can. And actually Netanyahu will help us with doing so. This is kind of funny when you think of it, especially that you know what my plans are.
Clearly, we are victorious.
Okay, so let's occupy
I am destined to rule.
and let's see if we can
Finest hour.
recruit the cavalry. We can't recruit cavalry, so we will either have to wait. Yeah, most likely we will just wait
Warrior of Egypt.
until the cavalry is
Everybody has their duty.
available for recruitment.
Move to attack. I cannot do
Okay,
it.
so we took this settlement. There's... oh, they control another settlement over there, so there are a couple of the settlements on the way to Netanyahu, you could say. Okay, so
Always ready.
what is this guy doing? You can go over there.
Explore the region.
No, no, don't go over there. What is this? What did I click? Some mysterious button. Okay. Well, this would be actually the perfect moment to
Another day on
attack Ashmunazar faction,
the road. Go out there.
because they are over here next to me. But we will unfortunately have to wait with doing so. We can't just jump into another war like straight away, especially with the so powerful opponent. Probably the last biggest what do you call it? Well, the barrier to our greatness in our campaign. Okay, so settlements upgrades as usual, outpost construction available. And we will go for this one, as I said I would do. And we will also provide ourselves with this garrison. Construction available. Okay, we are ignoring this for now.
Calm and steady.
What will fate bring?
Okay. And I think this will be all for this turn and this episode. So, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. And it looks like in the next video we will have to deal with both of those armies over here. But they are really not that big of a threat for us.
Take that pathway.
So they shouldn't really pose a real threat to us. So thank you for watching it again, and I hope I'll see you next time. See you around.